Hi everyone, welcome back. In Photoshop we have several shape tools. We have these ones, we have the pen tools, and also we have the direct selection and path selection. Before I cover them in details, let's create a background. I will make the background gray. I can do it from here and also from here. Let's get a color like this. And then I will lock my layer. I'll name it background and lock it. Now let's cover this. I will create a new rectangle. Over here we have these properties to change many things in this shape layer, and also we have here as well. I'm going to use this one, the properties tab. They are similar. The first thing, we have the fill option. We can remove the fill, or we can have a single color. We can have the gradients on it, and we can also add the patterns to our shapes, just like this. Before we cover the other properties, I want to cover the path operations, which are these. These path operations will decide what your next shape will look like. For example, if I want to add a shape to this shape, I will choose combine the layers, which is this one. You can find them over here as well. As you can see, now our shapes are combined in one layer. If we choose new layer, when you create a new shape, it will create a new layer and separate from the others. Let me remove this and undo it like this. With the subtract, when you choose it, it will subtract the current layer. We don't want that. To avoid that, make sure that your shape layer is not selected. Choose the subtract and then select it in the layer panel. Select it and now create the shape inside the shape. As you can see now, the shape has been subtracted from it. Let me undo it and choose the other one. We have the intersect. With this one, only intersection will be visible. Then we have exclude overlapping shape. As the name says, the overlapping areas will be removed or excluded. Let me undo it again, and we will move to the other settings that we have. You can select on the direct selection tool and then go to the properties over here. Now let's move to the stroke. The stroke has these similar settings as the fill. You can remove the stroke, you can add single color, and you can add gradients to it as well. Sorry, over here you can play with the width of the stroke. Let's change the color to something more obvious, make it black. And then the other one, the look of the stroke. You can have the dashes, you can have the dots, and you have more control in this area. For example, let's add some numbers in these dashes and gaps. By playing with this number, you can have a unique stroke on your shapes. Let's keep it like this. Actually, I'll change this one as well. Okay, it looks nice like this. I will keep it. With this setting, we decide whether we want our stroke to be inside or in between inside and outside, or outside. Then we have the cups. If you want to round the cups, you can do it from here, just like this. And also we have the corners, if you want to round them, or if you want them to be straight, or you want to cut them like this. Let's make it round. Then we have the control over the corners of the shape. We can round them like this. Right now they're all connected. If you change one of them, all of them will be changed similarly. If we unlink them, let's unlink them. Click on this icon and you can round them and change the settings individually. Just like this. So right now we created a lemon. Let's change the color as well. You can also do it from here, just for fun. Okay, now we covered all of the settings of the shape layers. We have more shapes. We have the rounded rectangles. As you can see, that the changes that we made are saved. Whatever you make will get the same settings, but you can always change it if you want to. Then we have the ellipse tool, which is circle. If you want to make a perfect circle, press on the shift, just like this. If you want to create it from the center, press on the Option or Alt and shift together, just like this. It will be created from the center, not from one side like this. And the same thing with the square. If you want to create a square, go to the rectangle tool, and press on the shift to make a perfect square, just like this. Now let's move to the other stuff. I want to change something from this one. I will change it to this, not actually the other one. I'll just keep it like this and move it here. Let's choose the polygon tool. With the polygon tool, you have the sides, you can change it. With the 3 sides, we can create a triangle like this. If we change this to 4, it will be a square. Change it to 5, it will be this one, hexagon. Make it 10, you will have something like this. And then we have the lines. So basically they are lines. And then we have the custom shapes. Photoshop has some custom shapes. You can use them in your design if you want, or you can also upload yours. Let's use this one, just like this. And it has all of the settings that the shape layers has. Okay guys, this will be the end of this lesson. In the next lesson, we will be covering the pen tools. I'll see you there. Bye bye.